All right, the last lesson for this week is 2.4, which is the distributive property. And a lot of the times they'll say it's the distributive property of multiplication over addition. We just call it the distributive property. Okay, so consider 3 in parentheses then 22 plus 8. So 3 times 22 plus 8. Order of operations tell me to do inside the parentheses first. So 22 plus 8 is 30. And 30 times 3 is 90. If I were to say, figure out what 3 times 22 is, plus 3 times 8. Order of operations says multiplication working from left to right. So 3 times 22 is 66. Plus 3 times 8 is 24. And then to add 66 plus 24, that would be 90. Okay? So this implies that these are equivalent statements. They give us the same thing. Okay? So this displays the distributive property. Okay? So what it says is when two numbers are added, then multiplied by a factor, okay, so two numbers are being added, then multiplied by a factor. The result is the same as first, when each number is multiplied by the factor, then added. So it's the same as multiplied by the factor and then added. So I think they say for all real numbers, A, B, and C, they write it as A times B plus C is the same as A times B plus A times C. Okay? So looking at examples, right? Equivalent expression for 3 times y plus 4. So the distributive property just tells me that's the same as 3 times y, because I don't know what y is. So I'm going to do 3 times y, then I'm going to add 3 times 4. I'm taking that factor and I'm distributing it inside the parentheses. So again, I don't know what 3 times y is. 3 times 4 is 12. So an equivalent expression would be 3y plus 12. Okay, if we had 8 times b plus 11 in parentheses, and I told you that was equal to 8 times 5 plus 8 times 11, we would be able to decide that b is equal to 5 since 8 is the factor and it's multiplied by b, and 8 times 11 using the distributive property. So we would say that's 8 times b plus 8 times 11. So your 8 times 11 is already there. So then 8 times 5 is the same as 8 times b. So b would be 5. All right. And we could also use that to simplify expressions, like 2 times the quantity 3 plus 6. So we could add and then multiply, or an equivalent expression would be 2 times 3 plus 2 times 6. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 6 is 12. And 6 plus 12 is 18. So an equivalent expression would be that that is equal to 18. Okay, distributive property just means the number that's being multiplied outside the parentheses gets distributed to what is inside the parentheses. So A times B plus A times C. And that is lesson 2.4.